the New York Yankees Recaps Podcast.
So this has been the craziest offseason ever that I can remember. I've been watching baseball since about 1990. Actually, probably 1987, but I've only consciously been absorbing what I've been watching since about 1990, about 29 years. And this has been the craziest offseason I've ever seen. Astros lose their GM and their manager to a cheating scandal. The Red Sox lose their manager to a cheating scandal. The Mets lose their manager before he ever even coaches a game to a cheating scandal. Tonight, Mike Trout has been implicated in HGH usage. And Gleyber Torres of the Yankees has also been implicated in a buzzer scandal, though that's only coming from a burner account that claims to be Carlos Beltran's niece. Nobody from Major League Baseball, I gotta reiterate, has made an accusation against Gleyber Torres. Is this as bad as the 1919 offseason, where the Black Sox or the White Sox threw the World Series and 8 members of the team were suspended for life? Is it as bad as the 1994 offseason, prior to 1995, when the players were on strike? At a time where they were earning more money than they ever had before, 100 times what the average fan makes. They end up starting the 1995 season late after, and for the first few months, attendance was down 20%. Owners and players lost a lot of money from that. After the 1919 Black Sox scandal, Babe Ruth saved the sport of baseball. What's going to happen this time? Fans won't leave in droves, I don't think. I mean, some of us are ticked off. I know I am. I don't want the players to cheat. I spend a lot of hours every year watching baseball games. I want to believe it's a fair game, that the players are in control of their own destiny on the field. But technology has opened up a lot of doors, not just in baseball, but, across society at large. We have all this artificial intelligence stuff, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get crazier. We're going to have robot umps. There was an article in The Athletic, I think it was by Jason Stark, where he talked about how, pretty soon, catchers and pitchers and coaches will all be wearing Apple Watches, and signs will be relayed in that manner. And then hacking can begin. But technology's opened up the door for players to cheat, but it's also opened up the door for fans like me, fans like John Boy, other fans to spread the news of their skullduggery across the lands. But I'm going to tell you why this could actually be a good thing. There are some silver linings out there. Since technology has infiltrated the game, it was only a matter of time before something like this happened. But now we've got it out of the way. It might get worse. We might find out that more players were using buzzers. We know that the evidence is mounting that Jose Altuve was wearing a buzzer. He didn't want to rip off his shirt after the walk-off home run. There's some pictures, you can find them. I'll see if I can find one for this podcast to put up on the screen that has a bulge underneath his right shoulder. And that was broken by the same girl who said that Gleyber Torres was using a buzzer. It's looking pretty damning for these guys. But the good news is that it's out of the way. Now Rob Manfred can do something about it. The collective bargaining agreement has a clause. It's called the Best Interest of Baseball clause, where Rob Manfred can take dramatic steps if need be. He can fine players, he can suspend players, he can enforce new rules, he can make new rules if it's in the best interest of baseball. And I don't think any fan would argue that it's not in the best interest of baseball to do something here. It's clearly in the best interest of baseball that players don't use Bluetooth devices to cheat. We want a fair game. That's all we want. And to be able to bet on it, maybe. But not the players. So hopefully this all gets straightened out. But, unfortunately, I'm a perennial optimist. I see the glass is half full in everything. And I think that despite the cheating. It's in the past. We can't do anything about that now. Despite all that, we can maybe get some good out of this. All right, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, all that jazz. I plan to be here for every major baseball story, every major Yankees story all season long, pending travel and things like that. Hopefully I won't have to leave, but we'll see. I'm a 32-year Yankees fan and a podcaster for 2 years. I have another podcast called The Ski Lodge. Check it out if you like the dulcet tones of Derek Lewandowski. But anyway, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.